Is it loud or is it complicated? I should've never waited, but every time I try to wait, we're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me.
So y'all, I got so many amazing news. Right now I'm at my studio and I just got selected. I got an email today that I got selected to be a part of the LinkedIn Creators Program. So what that means is that they are gonna teach me all about LinkedIn and how to gain more followers, gain more clients as far as like how to post and be more engaging. And so I'm really excited about this program. They're gonna have like mentorship for it. And then I also found out that I am the I can't even talk right now, semi-finalist for the Founders First Texas grant. And so it's the job creator grant. And so I, filled out the paperwork. About 2 weeks later, they told me that I actually am the semifinalist. So probably see that posted on my Instagram. And yeah, it's a lot of things going. Oh, and also pitch competition. I got selected to be to pitch for $10,000 August 31st, I believe. So I got a lot of practicing to do because I have a fear of public speaking. Like you already know, I went to Toastmasters. I go to Toastmasters on Wednesdays, and so I'm kind of freaking out, honestly. But I have to get out there because I have to get my business out there. I'm really dedicated to it, even though I hate public speaking. I have to go out there and get it. Like, who's gonna keep my business going? I have to get these grants. I have to get this business, go out and network. That's the only way to get your business to thrive. And I want to tell people that are listening, that are small businesses, if you have been in business for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, I've been going on 7 years. I didn't know, so I'm still considered a startup. If you're making 1 million or less, you're considered a startup. And so you can go out and pitch and gain that money to be able to hire, be able to market. Go get that money. Like, it's free money from different organizations that are wanting to help us. So yeah, just want to throw that out there, my 2 cents. So y'all, the trip to Washington was amazing. It was my first time. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to travel like I wanted to, as far as like going out and seeing all of the monuments and the Lincoln Memorial and all that. So I'll probably have to go back. But when I tell y'all, that summit, the Goldman Sachs Summit, they know how to create a conference. Y'all know that I took the Goldman Sachs program, which is the 10,000 Small Business Program. I took it back in 2020 during COVID, and So yeah, my video cut out on me. Like always, I need to start charging this battery. But what I was saying is that if you are an entrepreneur, you should definitely take it. It's called the Small Business 10K is 10,000 small business. They're actually helping 10,000 small business with financial literacy, learning how to understand your financial reporting as far as like your profit and loss statement, which is called P&L. Just overall all of your reports, learning how to build your culture, your vision, your mission, your growth plan, like what are different services or products that you can add on to increase your profitability. So I would highly recommend that program, and they just have so much benefits. Like I get a lot of PR from them, as well as people that like just overall networking. Like when I was in the program, I probably have worked with about 7 people so far within the program. But yeah, it's a 14-week class. You learn so much. The best part about it is that you have a business advisor for a lifetime. So I can call on an advisor. It's free to me.
Wow.
And if I have any questions on like, I don't know, employees, like if I'm having a problem with an employee, or like if I'm having a problem with clients as far as like getting paid on time or something like that, just anything, this business advisor helped me out a ton. But yeah, the summit was freaking amazing. This is also another benefit. It was all paid as far as like the summit. They had food there. They had all of these speakers. They had President George Bush there. I could not believe it. Freaking president, well, former president. They had, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already saw them, but they also had Emma Grood, which was another specialty thing that Goldman Sachs was able to provide. So they actually love me over there because I'm such a huge advocate for this program and because it works. And so I was actually able to meet Emma Grood, which is the co-founder of Skims, the co-founder of Good American. So all of the Kim Kardashian brands that you see, she helped them build those brands. And it was pretty amazing because she started her own marketing agency at the age of 26. I started mine at the age of 24, and she sold her, I believe her market at her branding agency or marketing agency at the age of 34. And then she went on and started working with the Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, like every freaking body. So I'm pretty proud of her. She's actually on the Forbes list of self-made woman millionaire. She's number 77, I believe, this year. But she's been on the Forbes self-made millionaire for I don't know how many years. So I'm super proud of her. And it was just, I would say starstruck, because she was so cool and so down to earth, but it was just so inspiring just to hear her story. And she's actually came from another country. And yeah, it was just so amazing. And she was on, what was she on? Shark Tank, the first Black woman investor on Shark Tank. So y'all look her up, Emma Grood, and you'll see the photos that I took with her. And yes, it was so amazing just to meet her. Like, she had me really thinking, and she went on stage and she said something very important where I wanted to share with you all. Is it had me really thinking. Like, that's one of the takeaways when she spoke. That was one of the takeaways from her, is when she said Black people don't only sell to Black people. And everyone started laughing. It was a mixed crowd, but it really hit home because I know myself, I don't know, I might have horrible comments down below, but just hear me out. So basically, what I took from that is that we can help our people, but, well, two things. So I think she was talking to another ethnicity as far as like a white person or another, Indian or whatever, saying that if you are a certain ethnicity, you don't have to advertise to a certain ethnicity. And I feel like a lot of us, as far as Black people, we feel like that because we didn't have those opportunities of like different type of products, like hair products or food products, or that was geared specifically towards us. But I feel like we put ourselves in a box if we think that way. Like, after that, it kind of opened up my eyes because me growing into a large corporation or, you know, a huge business, advertising agency, I can't think that way because I'll put myself in a box. And I feel like I kind of sort of thought that way, like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, work with black people, but I work with all ethnicities, but I was like really wanting to cater to black people because black businesses or minority owned businesses or like Hispanics or, you know, Indians. And so I felt like I had to mainly cater to them because we don't understand branding. We don't understand brand strategy, consulting, brand voice, building a professional website. And so that is why I was targeting us. But I want to target us, but I want to expand as well. So y'all will see me at different networking events during this vlog, during my weekly vlog of like just diversifying my clients because I have to. That's the only way that you can grow, and you can stunt your growth if you're only thinking about, oh, I'm gonna just help the, you know, work with this certain person or work, you know. So just think about that. It might not work for everyone as far as like product based, but hey, just expand and diversify your clients, and you never know how far you can go because we have to help one another, you know. So I was thinking like once you diversify your client base, then you can go back and help your people, you know. That's what we have to start thinking of. And I know I'm rambling, but just really hear me out on this, because like I said, I know people are gonna be like looking at me sideways, but at the end of the day, we are all human. We are all people. We just need to work with everyone. I don't want us to be like separated. I ain't trying to go on like this ramble, like I said, or power to the people, Martin Luther King and all this stuff. But no, just at the end of the day, like just think about what I said, and yeah.
You know I never will make it by, and I can't breathe if it isn't you and I won't make it without you by my side. I can walk and still can't talk, can't fly without
Have y'all had a chance to go check out my video? So as y'all know, we're building a house, my husband and I, and yeah, it's been crazy, hectic, as far as like we were supposed to be finished by August 2022, but then they kept pushing it back because of supply issues. And as y'all know, interest rates were raising on houses. Even when you were in a contract, I don't know if y'all seen that post that I had. I was talking about within our contract, our house went up $12,000. Yes. Oh hell no! And we were not expecting that. Like we already had sealed the deal as far as like signing the contract, and then we also had to be able. Sorry, y'all, I got people, my team messaging me. Can't even concentrate right now. Supposed to be working, but no, that I was saying that we were in a contract. And yeah, they went up $12,000, and they said because of supply issues, because of the lumber costs, and I didn't know that they can do. I was warned about it, but I asked them before we even signed the contract, like, is our price of our house gonna raise? But then they said no. And so, like I was saying, is that we signed everything. We did all of our upgrades. Like, okay, this is the max that we can do. And then a couple months later, we found out that our house was raising. And then I was like praying to God, like, all right, well, I guess are we not gonna have a house? But I really want a house because I want to leave that legacy and just keep building and purchasing real estate and just, you know, doing what we gotta do. A dream, like living the dream. I guess you want to call it the American dream. And so I prayed, and God said to trust him. So we kept moving forward. So what, 5 or 6 months later, now it is going into September. And yeah, They just told us last week that it's being pushed because of all the rain that's going on. Just a whole bunch of supply things. So now they were saying October, now it's November. So I don't know when it's gonna be done. But I'm actually excited. I'm actually happy because I was like, this is a good time because we are in a lease, apartment lease, and it ends in February. So I do not doubling up on rent as far as that goes. So I'm like, take your time, take your time. Take your time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I do not want to be doubling up on rent. So hopefully it gets done by the end of the year as far as that go. Maybe a Christmas gift. At first we was like, oh, October. My husband and I's birthday's in October and 6 days apart. Yeah, that's cute. And so we were hoping that it was for our birthday, like a birthday gift to us, an expensive birthday gift. But I guess it's gonna be an expensive Christmas gift. So yeah, that's what's going on in my world.
Yeah, maybe you do it that way.
Picked the wrong day for this.
I'm gonna just point it out. It's hot out here in Texas, so I'm sweating like bricks right now. All right, so we are writing some scriptures from God.